Welcome to our top 5 multiplayer games on the Quest 2, so strap in your headset and let's dive in.
Number 5.
Stride is a high-octane virtual reality parkour experience which allows players to run, jump, shoot and climb their way through a futuristic metropolis. No other game captures this game's intense movement system, with the players using VR motion controllers whilst it detects the physical movements and translates them into in-game actions. Its single-player modes such as Arena and Time Run are enjoyable experiences, but the multiplayer is where its physics system really thrives, offering a multitude of differing experiences to keep the game afresh, with Horde mode acting as an infected type mode, where the players have to try outrun the one zombie player. King of the Hill keeps up a similar intensity, as one player holds a crown, with every other player after that same crown. Finally, Deathmatch, TDM and Control the Flag add some gunplay to the mix of parkour. However, it should be noted that the online player base tends to be less compared to other VR games. Therefore, you could struggle to find a game in off-peak times of a day. Overall, Stride is an intense and enjoyable game. That's why it takes our 5th spot of our list.
Number 4.
Population 1 pits squads of 3 in an 18-player lobby in a battleground where every structure can be climbed. This first-person battle royale shooter published by Big Box VR factors in a unique vertical combat system. This results in a lot of aerial combat with the ability to outstretch your arms in real life and fly through the map, leading to some intense gunfights. Scaling tall structures to gain a high ground advantage is usually paramount in order to claim a dub. It's not an entirely important feature in my opinion, but yeah, you can build walls. Not that it will do much if an opponent glides down to you. It's either a real love-hate relationship with this game, with people not liking the unrealistic gameplay, but praising the fun nature of just dropping in, looting up, flying and shooting. This game could have definitely expanded on its map to allow a bigger battle royale, especially considering Pot 1 was one of the bigger budget Quest 2 titles. Now the inclusion of a sandbox mode where players can build map designs using a glass, snow or moon template, or explore other users' created blueprints adds to the enjoyment, whilst now becoming free to play, and that's why it takes our number 4.
Number 3.
Walkabout Mini Golf is a virtual reality game that allows players to experience mini golf in a unique and immersive way. The game is designed to simulate the experience of playing mini golf with realistic physics and lively environments. It offers 8 unique 18-hole courses to play on. Furthermore, multiple DLC courses are available to keep the game fresh for recurring users. Players can use their controllers to swing their virtual putter and hit the ball through various obstacles and challenges on the course. It offers gameplay modes, including practice screens, which allows the player to hone their putting ability. Where the game really comes into its own is in the 8-player multiplayer mode. Everyone easily traversing the map through flying, finding hidden custom balls to add to their library, and solving treasure hunts on the hard courses to earn special putters, alongside competing on each course, ensures that the game is a fun and captivating experience for each player. Only needing to use one hand to play this game makes it simplistic and accessible to use for many players. It is praised for its immersive and realistic gameplay, as well as its variety of courses and challenges, which thrives in its competitive and social gameplay. Overall, Walkabout Mini Golf is a fun and engaging virtual reality experience, and the multiplayer is a driving force for replayability, and that's why it takes the 3rd spot on our list.
Number 2.
Contractors is a team-based competitive multiplayer VR shooter developed by Caveman Game Studio. Whilst not to be the most realistic shooter on the Quest 2, and not the most polished gunplay, but solid enough once you get a grasp of the controls, Contractors makes amends from issues with a pleasing array of movement and comfort options. Playing as a LEGO Stormtrooper with blasters on an old-style Call of Duty map sounds crazy, right? And it's all possible on Contractors. Other mods we get tons of enjoyment from are the COD Zombies, with Nat Dur and Totem being superbly implemented and currently Verupt in development. Also, reveling in the nostalgia with Star Wars Battlefront, a whole host of Star Wars maps of weapons and heroes and villains all being available to enjoy. Other mods including highly popular Team Fortress 2, PUBG and Gunsmoke and Charm. The ability to select a range of different loadouts, maps and multiplayer game modes consisting of Team Deathmatch, Domination, Kill Confirm, Gun Game and Comp Control adds so much variety when playing. It's amazing to use the OG Modern Warfare, World at War and Black Ops loadouts again. All of these mods having separate Discord channels where updates and patch notes are added from users' feedback. It's refreshing to have that interaction, something that is hugely missing from the gaming industry nowadays, and that's why it takes our number 2.
Before we get to number 1, make sure to like, comment what your number 1 would be, and subscribe for more VR content. And here are some honourable mentions. Demeo,
A Township Tale,
Blacktop Hoops,
Among Us VR,
Number 1.
Breachers is a wholly multiplayer, close-quarters tactical shooter game established within stunning environments. Playing as either the Enforcers or Revolters, teamwork is the main factor of this game, as the Force game chat allows for players to orchestrate certain tactical decisions to try swing the momentum of the battlefield into their hands. Enforcers act as the assaulting team, and their aim is to eliminate their enemies and disarm their bombs with an EMP. Movement is kept exciting, with rappelling up and down walls adding to the usual on-foot system, allowing for a variety of approaches to taking down the enemies. The combat is fast-paced and engaging, with gunplay being mixed up with the usage of gadgets like drones, cloaking devices, flashbangs, breaching foams, and C4 to blow up walls. Revolters are the defensive team, and their aim is to prevent enemies from disarming your bomb by terminating them before they do so. Similarly to the Enforcers, Revolters use gadgets like door blockers, trip mines, static field emitters, and proximity sensors to defend their position. The game is praised for its intense and immersive gameplay. Overall, Breachers is a well-designed and exciting virtual reality game that offers a unique and immersive experience for fans of first-person shooters. That's why it takes the first spot on our list. Thanks for watching. Make sure to watch our recent video on our top 5 Quest 2 sports games.